Okay, so time for another stream. Was not really announced at all, I just kind of felt like streaming, so... If you're watching the archived YouTube footage, you're probably wondering, well, why aren't we starting? Well, I'm just waiting for some viewers to come in, that's all. So, my biggest fear as always is that nobody ever tunes in, but I know already for a fact that that isn't the case. So, I've prepared, well, so since I'm still waiting for people to actually show the hell up, I'll just talk about stuff, I guess. Let's see. Well, last live stream I did have a bit of an issue where I couldn't really follow the chat all that well, so to alleviate that I actually have the chat open in another window. When I say I have the chat open in another window, I mean... Well, okay, I just realized I don't have it open properly on my end. Oh my god, okay. So for some reason it didn't show up properly. Okay, so my setup seems to be okay now. Alright, seems like we're good to go here. So I figured what I'll do today is just actually kind of just play... what is it again? Not the main mission, but the Shinobi Girl Hearts mission, or whatever they're called. Those things. We'll see that in a second anyways. Alright. Yeah, Shinobi Girl's Heart. There, that's what I was gonna do. So yeah, let's do that, I guess. Alrighty. So, oh, my phone's vibrating. That's not good. Let's just actually turn that off. That way we don't have any problems when it comes to that sort of thing. Oh my god, my second frickin' window I'm having issues with. Hold on as I fix that problem. Jesus Christ. There we go. Alright, we've got a couple of people watching. Ah, the Yugensha, you're back. You missed one stream, but that's alright. Yes. And, oh man. I'm sorry if I'm not gonna be able to pronounce your name properly there, but, is it Exohuman? I'm gonna guess that's what it is. And Exohuman followed, thank you very much. Appreciate that. So, but yeah, I'm gonna play the Shinobi Girl's Heart missions here, or couple of them anyways. So let's just get right into it. So we'll do Ikaruga's missions, I guess. Alright, confirmation of proper pronunciation. Good. Man, I'm almost bad at that. Alright, so the last time I played this, the biggest problem was crashing. Well, it happened only once, but it was during cutscenes and stuff, so seems to be that a lot of people had this kind of issue with the PC version of Senran Kagura, so I'm actually just tempted to not go through this cutscene. I'll just do it. We'll see if it crashes. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it won't. And I'm doing that thing again where I'm not reading anything it says. Just only doing those won't last long. You have to destroy the monuments in story mode to unlock more of them. Yeah, I know. I just basically, I'm not far at all in this game, but I only unlocked a couple of characters, Shinobi Girl Heart missions, so anyways, I'm just gonna play through this and then switch to story mode again. I just like to switch it up every now and then. I've played the PS4 version actually, so I don't think I've played this character much at all. Yeah, no, this Kagura guy's right now at a very low level indeed. I'm pretty sure these missions are doable anyways, even if we haven't leveled up the characters too much. I don't really use her that much. Well, no, I do use her I have used her a couple of times in some of the missions. And see, this animation right there, where she sheathes her sword, makes it a little bit cumbersome in a way. Just a bit annoying, but maybe I just need to actually learn how to use her properly. The Gensha says they are durable, just a bit harder. Okay, well, that makes sense. Get rid of this last one. It's always funny when you miss one. I guess the reason why I'm playing this game is just because Peach Beach Splash is coming out in a couple of weeks, so I figured... I don't know, I kind of feel bad not having played this game so much before springing into the next one. Oh my god, look at my health. Oh man. Okay, now so, yes, so anyways, my last live stream, the biggest problem was that I didn't have a good Wii... Oh my god, got the Transformer, I'm gonna die. I had a problem following the chat, so now I actually configured my second screen properly. So, yay, I can actually now read what people are saying. And Blackwing K says, yes, the Peach Beach Splash hype. I'm excited for that game. I want to see how it is. It looks good. It looks really fun, so I'm sure it will be. Oh, well, we got her to transform anyways. I'm pretty sure I played the PS4 version of this mission as well. The Gunsha says, after you knock an enemy away, use B to air combo. I guess that's probably a good idea to do. Let's not die. Alright. There we go. Well, that's not hard at all. I guess these are the sort of things, if you just don't know, you just don't know. But I'm notoriously bad when it comes to actually remembering the game mechanics anyways. Especially with so many characters in the game. Blackwing K says, oh right, this is Ikaruga's Shinobi's Girl Heart mission. I was wondering where that mask came from. Yeah, I know. I just zoomed through the cutscene without reading it, so I was kind of confused at the beginning as well. But yeah, I remember this mission on the PS4 game. And I'm pretty sure it's like 4 to 5 missions for each girl, right? I think once we finish this, we'll just head over to the story mode again. Yeah, it just says they should really do a Warriors version of this. Well, we've unlocked the mask, I guess. Yeah, I had a problem with the cutscenes, as I said earlier, so I think I'm just gonna skip through them. I just don't want it to crash. Again. I thought this was something that was patched out. Well, there was no cutscene here, so good. Oh my god, I remember the run button. Oh my god, we're level 2. We're heading places. I gotta remember to tap B. That makes things much smoother. I figured that's what he meant, Dynasty Warriors, yes. I guess Dynasty Warriors works a bit differently, doesn't it, though? Like, because there's different areas you need to take over, and I guess that sort of thing. So in that regard, like Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U and on the 3DS is actually closer to what Dynasty Warriors is. Because I sometimes hear this game being compared to Dynasty Warriors, but I mean, there's some clear differences, aren't there? I mean, other than the fan service and all that stuff, I guess. I meant gameplay. Alright, and then there's always one left over. Glad it didn't hang up during that, that little loading scene. That's where it crashes sometimes too. My god, these masks. Oh, Jesus. There we go. I don't like these enemies. They usually stay far away from you and then they shoot you. There's so many of them. Yeah, I'm just reading the comments here. The Yugencha says Dynasty Warriors combat is a little more varied. Yeah, it is. I mean, I guess there's also so many areas you can run, you know, run from and that sort of thing. Run around in, I guess. Whereas this game is also more contained, right? Alright. Oh, well, we got it to transform anyways. Not gonna skip the transformations because I can enjoy them if I want to. Is there a way to keep this combo going for a little bit, or is it something we need to level up before we can do that? Oh, no, she's transforming. Sip my drink. The masks look ridiculous. It's funny. Alright, in a second I'll read the, well, I might as well transform. That gives me time to, read the, comments. Don't forget you can use LB or left bumper, and Y for desperation move. Oh yeah, I guess so. Well, anyways, I'll just try it out. It's either right bumper or left bumper and Y. I know what you mean. I mean, this is relatively easy, so I'll try it out. There are these annoying characters first, though. I hate battling the other shinobi girls when there's like a couple of these still around, because you don't really try to pay, you don't really pay attention to them, and then they just shoot you and or whatever. Okay, so what is it? I'm gonna try left bumper and Y. No, that's just the regular one, isn't it? Yeah. Well, we beat one of them anyways. Try right bumper in this. Well, I did a counter thingy, so I'm happy with that too. There must be a list with the different combos, right? I actually just feel it out. I just try a couple different combinations with X and Y. Besides, I'm playing this on easy mode, so not too difficult. Alright, so Albin, and then a lot of numbers, asks, me and my friend have been thinking about buying this game. Do you guys know if you can play with your friends or only with strangers online? That's a good question. I actually do not know. Nobody I know has the same taste in games as me, so that is an excellent question. I mean, you'd think so anyways, that it would be possible to do that. Oh, I heard a noise in my ear. Is it Sinchi? is now following. Thank you very much. And so is Flames CKL. Thank you very much. The Ugencha says online only, pretty sure. But I'm pretty sure you can, like, play with people on your friends list, right? I mean, one would think. Well, that being said, this is the PC version, and then there's also the PS4 version, and then the Vita version, so I'm not sure if there's any differences with those. So apparently everything is on the same map, except the time of day is different. I gotta remember to dash, because every time you do this, you can do this. Oh, we're level 4. Excellent. The Genshin says, yeah, just no local. Okay. Yeah, I figured so. Could be this would be a really good game, actually, to play local multiplayer with. Oh my god. Transform and all that. The Steam version, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. As I said, I don't really have anyone who has the same taste in games as I do, in terms of friends, so... I haven't played multiplayer that much. Which is a bit too bad. Alright, so this is pretty easy. Oh, I'm losing a little bit of health. Being inattentive. Alright. Ah, I hate this frozen state, it's so annoying. And there's a comment in the chat I need to read in a second. Alright. That's the last one. Why won't you die? Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see here. Pongwin, that's a good name. You always play interesting games. Do you have a list of your favorites I missed somewhere? No, I'm basically with... I mean, with this whole streaming thing, this is a new thing for me. Oh my god, my health. Am I gonna die? Special attack. Oh my god. I don't have a list of games anywhere, to be honest. I just kind of play what I want at the moment. That being said, I can just let you know what I want to play. So, right now I'm just playing this, as well as Fairy Fencer F, which is a JRPG which plays almost exactly the same as Neptunia. And then I want to play the new version of this, or the newest game in this franchise, Senran Kagura, Peach Beach Splash. So far that's the plan. Other than that, I don't really have any other games I want to play, or not anything planned out anyways. Oh yes, the D-pad for the targeting. I keep forgetting. I've actually... Oh, that was... I got hung up in the environment. Oh my god, health. Yeah, it's the deep... I always forget about the whole targeting thing, because I'm stupid. But I've been doing that in the last stream now as well. So... I'm learning. I'm getting better. Oh, I can't believe... Yeah, how about an attack to you? Oh, oh my god. I guess we should... Okay, I thought we missed her for a second. Oh no, my health is so bad, oh. Be cool if she could like level up for a second. But I guess there are no more other enemies, so... Oh, jump away. Alright, there we go. I feel like a pro, but I'm only hitting 2 different buttons at different intervals. Okay. Gotta pay more attention. Can't die in like the first 15 minutes of the frickin' stream. Alright, I guess that didn't really work. Oh, I was looking at the chat again. Oh my god. There we go. Alright, so Albin says, I love those animations and 3D models. Impressive stuff. Yeah, they're really good. They've always been good in Senran Kagura games. And the Yuansha says, only use right bumper and Y before transforming if you're confident in your health. You kill stuff really quick, but you're... Oh, yes, of course. That's the mode where basically you lose all your clothing. Guess. Whatever that's called again. Yes. I almost never used that mode, but I think in Shinobi Versus I used it usually if I was a little bit higher level. Because that was a really quick way to just get through missions and stuff. Alright. Oh, well, now it's night. Oh, I guess it's Yomi is the next one we're going to be fighting against. Here we go, leveled up. And that really shows you how much, or how little I've played the game. Only now we've got 4 scrolls. Whoopsies. I should experiment with all the X and Ys and stuff. Get some combos going and all that. Yeah, I don't think I'll use... What's it called? Flash? Is it Flash mode? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be using that at the moment. Oh, there's a whole... Oh my god. What are those? Ah, these enemies are annoying. Don't know if any of these have names. But I think if you beat up on them enough, they just turn into regular people. But that means it takes a while to beat them. Yeah, there we go, see? After a while. Alright. I'm trying to read the... Man, the Yugensha has got my back today when it comes to the game modes here. As I try to run away, let me just read. To level up fast, you can hit as many targets as possible with your special moves. Ah, okay. Got it. Guess that makes sense. Also means I gotta transform. I try to keep, you know, not transform until I get into trouble. I think for now it's alright. Oh! Actually hit the right bumper, then I would have blocked, but no. Alright, so apparently today I've got problems with the camera, always getting, like, kicked into the corner and then not being able to see anything. How about I just move on over here where there's, like, less environment to run into? There we go, that's better. That's a little bit easier. Ah, I hate that. Well, I guess I'll transform in a second. Oh, there's a bomb. Well, it hit one. Ah, eat that. Fine, I'll transform. Give me time to take another drink. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Oh my god, I'm playing even worse than last time. This is... Alright. Loading. Oh my god, that looks weird. Alright. Here, have a bomb. Well, thankfully I picked that up. Ooh. Whoopsies. Oh yeah, yes, target, of course. But there's still 3 to deal with, so... Ah, I hate that. Not being able to move. Such an annoying thing. Alright. So... There we go. Gain your composure. Oh, we're getting a whole bunch of people to transform here. That's good. Got 9 people watching. That's pretty good for... what a stream normally is. For me, anyways. Oh my god, everybody's transforming. Start using some special attacks in a bit. Ah, no! Urasaki has some good attacks, actually. I actually play as her all the time. Actually, I realized... Oh, jump out of the way. I've realized that, like, in my Senran Kagura videos, Murasaki is, like, on a couple of thumbnails. There's 2 that almost look identical, even though they're different videos. Alright. What the hell does she have on her head? Just realized that. Oh, that's funny. Like a bowl of something. Ugh. What is special attack? There we go. Oh, we almost ended Murasaki there. That should do it. Oh, we got one of those finishers. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I don't have my hands on my controller. Jesus. I just realized how bad my health is again. Hopefully breaking the barrels will... No, that's probably not gonna... Oh! Oh! Jump out of the way. Don't wait on specials. They fill up so quick that almost doesn't make any sense to wait. Unless you want... Okay, right. I guess so. Oh no! Hope I don't die. At least in the last stream, I only died at the very end. After like 3 hours. There we go. Alright, just Yomi let. Oh! Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Rather than making noises, I should probably just use the special attack here. Yes. I don't think that's gonna get her though. No. Oh! Just dodge that again. Yeah, they do fill up quick, the beater for the special attacks. Oh, that's disappointing. Albin says Katsurugi's voice cracked. Oh, the voice actor for Katsurugi is actually freaking hilarious. Kobayashi Yu. She's always funny when she voices characters, whether it's games or anime. Alright. B. Okay. That's not so bad considering... I think I could have done better, to be quite honest. If I paid more attention. Okay, we got a... Okay, Tiny Fried Eggs. Oh, good. That's a good name. Came in late, and did she have a shirt on, or was she always like that? Depends who you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure you're talking about the clothing damage. Yeah, there's clothing damage in this game, so... This is the end result, rather than what she looked like at the beginning. Whoever it may be. Alright. Oh, we got a new follower. Is it Mitsovpraz? Hopefully I pronounced that right. Alright, yeah, so Mitsovpraz. Tell me if I said that incorrectly, by the way. Says, never played JRPGs before. What games would you recommend first-timers who play mostly... What's MOBAs? I don't know what that is. And FPS, I know what that is, though. Watch a lot of anime, though. I don't know, it's, JRPGs are all over the place. This doesn't qualify as a JRPG, this is more of like a beat-em-up. I don't know, it's, you know, there's lots of traditional ones, obviously, like Final Fantasy and stuff like that. To be honest, I don't have that much experience with Final Fantasy and that sort of thing, but, you know, any sort of turn-based game, I think, will give you a taste of what JRPGs are like, because, I mean, they usually work all in the same sort of way, right? So... Chrono Trigger is being suggested in the chat. I actually was lent Chrono Trigger because I've never played it before, and it's just hanging out on my shelf, and I might play that this week. So yeah, that's actually a good one, because, I mean, lots of people love that. Alright. Let me just see. Ah, the beach ball. It's a bit of a horde of enemies, so let me just try to read the chat by running away. I like the Hyperdimension Neptunia anime, but never tried the games. I think it would be worth to try the games then, actually, because a lot of times those are on sale anyways, so you can get them for cheap. Like, you know, might as well just start with, I don't know what systems you usually have, or usually play with, but, you know, if you just want to play on the PC, there's Steam sales all the time, right? So, and a lot of times Neptunia Rebirth 1 is on sale. So I would just recommend getting that, to be quite honest. Or if you prefer not to have DRM, GOG.com is another alternative. But yeah, I don't know, just go for the Steam sales, get Neptunia Rebirth 1. If you saw the anime and liked it, then you know, in terms of the story and the humor, I don't think you're gonna be disappointed, and you'll be able to see where all of that comes from, right? Yeah, you can see the original material. That being said, Rebirth is actually a remake, but that's another topic of discussion. But yeah, I recommend just going with Rebirth 1. Start out there, see if you like it, get it for cheap for a couple bucks. Might torrent it later. Alright. I'm just swinging into thin air here. Oops. I'm losing a bit of health because I'm being careless. I hate these enemies. Hate is a strong word. Prefer other enemies. Oh, thank you, level up, that saved me there. I was like about halfway with my health. Jeez. I'm just gonna blame the reason for my poor performance to the fact that I've had a drink or 5. Usually when I get to a little bit below half health, that's when I'll do the transformation. I think it makes sense. Honey Fried Egg says, blame it on the beers, bro. Yeah. And other things. I haven't had that much to drink. I'll just blame it on my incompetence in terms of playing games. This is the sort of stuff I edit out when I do reviews on YouTube. Oh my god. Okay. Oh no! I guess I'll have to transform. Alright, I just caught a glimpse of a comment in the chat, which was, I'm not sure if I misread, but I can't really read it right now. Okay, transform. Oh god. How do you resist the urge? How do you resist the urge to unzip pants when looking at half-naked anime girls? Oh, jeez. Who says I'm wearing any pants to begin with? Also, any new console reviews coming soon? Probably, if I'm gonna do any... Well, I will do console reviews. It'll probably be the GBA, Game Boy Advance. That's one of my favorite handhelds. So, it's probably gonna be the Game Boy Advance, or... I don't know. I might be able to do an Atari 2600 review as well. So... let's see here. Ugh! Jump around. Ah! Well, that was unfortunate. To use a special attack on your face. Yeah, there we go. Tiny Fried Egg says, you solved that problem by not wearing pants. There we go. And, oh man, I have such bad, I'm also bad at pronouncing names. Midsoft pros. I mostly watch Slice of Life, so those things affect me. I also watch Slice of Life most of the time. You know, that sort of thing gets you flack in the anime community, but I really couldn't care less. I just watch what I want to watch. And Tiny Fred X says, I watched 2 anime so far, Cowboy Bebop and One Punch Man. I have no experience with those. Alright, let's do that a little bit. Can't remember if she transformed yet at all, or not. But whatever. There we go. I should transform more often with Ikaruga, because then she can do that, apparently, for a bit. Oh. Let's do this. Okay, I'm looking at the comments here. Right now, watching new game, Aho Girl, and Akiba's Trip. The animation. I am watching new game as well. On the 2nd season, I'm actually not far at all. I'm like slightly stalled, but I really like it. Ugh. Alright, let's just jump. That should do it. There we go. I'm looking at the comments again. Gotta love slice of life anime with not much story. Yeah, it's no, I agree. And there's different types of slice of life anime too, so it's not like you can just group it all together. It's a whole different experience to, you know, any other kind of animes things. Had 12% download on the Hyperdimension Rebirth 1. I got it. My question is that are you referring to are you torrenting it or are you downloading it legit? I'm gonna skip through the cutscene just because it crashed in my last stream. I had a couple of crashes, so don't need that during a stream. Stream. Am I slurring my words? I'll blame it on the fact that I'm not on drinking, but on the fact that I'm German. Oh, D. Ugh. Got the D. No torrents now. Okay. Yeah, I know, right? I'm just reading the comments again here. So Prop says, gotta like those slice of life animes with no story to chill when in the middle of a workday. Pretty much. When I used to be a graphic designer, like, and there wasn't much work and my boss went home, I would just, like, throw on just a slice of life anime, whatever it was at the time. You know, maybe just rewatch K-On! Or something. Just relax, you know. The Yugensha says, ever since I can somewhat afford to buy games, I've never torrented, at least if it's something you can buy legit. Yeah, I think that's the way it is with most people. I mean, you know, most of us want to support creators, right? Or just get it the normal way. So I've noticed that same thing. I've been doing the same thing as well. And Tiny Fred X says, I actually just built my first PC. Oh, well, that's a good thing. I've always been building PCs, to be quite honest. That's always awesome to do. I've been building PCs since I was less than 10 years old. And I was actually looking at some new computer parts today, but not for my computer, for my dad. Alright, let's, I'm looking at the comments again here. My old office used to be in the pantry and the computer was facing the wall. Oh, that's always good. Same with me. So it's anime all day. Not all day for me, but, yes. Watching anime at work? Brave bastard. Well, you know, I waited until nobody was there. I was only in a company of like 3 people, so I was one of 3 people. And sometimes they left early and left me to just, the young guy just out of college, to just, you know, work on some little project. I'd be like, well, fine, I guess I'll just watch some anime. Alright. Right. When it's time to work, you gotta work. Yeah, no, that's basically the truth. Current job isn't that way though. It's not even phones are allowed. Right now I am in call center hell. But it pays more, believe it or not, so yes. I didn't read that cutscene at all, but I'm okay with that. I'm pretty sure I've seen it when I played the PS4 version. Mitsofra says... Komodo Friends. That's actually something I've been meaning to watch. It's not something... It's something I wanted to watch, but I've never done. Okay. Alright, I like playing as her. She's got projectiles, so... Same thing with fighting games. If the character has, you know, there's any sort of projectiles, so like, okay, yeah, I'll choose that character. Well, this is working smoothly so far. Komodo Friends is good when you're sitting in bed comfortably and binge watching. Sounds good to me. I like watching it on the big screen though, and my main screen is definitely not facing my bed. Or anything comfortable for that matter. I don't really like... Well, iPad has a good resolution, I just use good headphones. I guess that'll work too. Alright. Oh, I always find it funny that when she runs around, she has like her umbrella. Alright. Ah, man. I don't even have to think that much, I just have to button mash. Not gonna complain. Man, I don't know anything about Aho Girl. I wonder if that's something I have to check out. I still need to get caught up on new game. I'm still only like episode 2 of the 2nd season. Oh no, I see a whole bunch of people spawning in the background. Okay, let's not go to the wall. I'm just gonna transform. I'm gonna use some special attacks and stuff. Alright, Mitsofbra says, do you find yourself watching love comedy anime and feeling lonely? Occasionally. But, I don't know. That's the sort of thing that it's just gonna happen, right? Oops, let's not lose too much health here. Ugh. I gotta remember, every time that noise comes up, the choose noise, I can hit the B button to do this air juggling thing. Which is good for enemies like whatever the hell sheep thing or whatever that is. Tiny Fried Egg says, this is going over my head. Oh. You're talking about the anime talk? Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm aware not everybody watches that sort of thing. on some streams I talk with somebody else about cars, so that didn't really help most of the chat. There, have some magical guns in your face. And Fried Egg says, yeah, I guess I should watch more anime. No, you should just do whatever you want. If you don't watch anime, then, or don't get around to it, then, well, that's just how it is. I didn't even start watching anime since I was in college. Actually, I remember being in college and not even liking anime. And then I found the wonders of slice of life anime. Oh no, we're fighting Murasaki. I like Murasaki. I prefer to actually fight as her. Penny Fried Egg says, hey, not a lot of it appeals to me. Well, I mean, that's the same for me. Sometimes I go maybe a year and a half without really watching anything, and then something just catches my attention and I'll watch it. Alright, Degugancha says, a left bumper and B after transforming and try to hit the boss before they transform. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, I'm so bad with game mechanics sometimes. Just end up button mashing. Oh. Oh, gonna get hit by that purple ball there. Ugh. Oh, Christ. I can use special attacks. God, I'm like trying to look at the chat. Oh, I hope that burp didn't come through. That would be horrifically disgusting. Anyways, I was just reading the chat and I forgot that I could do special attacks. Oh man, I didn't get... I never got that one before. That's funny. But yes, Matsu... oh man, the name. Sorry, I was having a hard time pronouncing it. But Midsoft Pro says, nowadays I spent more time looking at anime forums rather than watching anime. Discussions can get interesting and people post cute pictures. Yeah, I can understand that. A lot of times I don't watch anime either, but though I don't really look at anime forums. Any anime forums you look at specifically, just out of curiosity? When it comes to that sort of stuff, I don't really, you know, the community sort of stuff where people are talking, I don't really know. I don't really know, you know, where people usually talk about that sort of thing. 4chan, eh? Yeah. Tiny Fried Egg says, it seems you like, you prefer more Japanese games than Western games. Why is that? Actually, that's technically not true. Because I actually play lots of Western games and have for most of my life. I think it's just in terms of doing videos on them, I think it's more interesting because less people talk about it. And I mean, there's stuff, you know, I love Skyrim, for example, and still do actually, even after all these years. And it's just I don't know, anime games. It's just there is I guess more to poke at in terms of, you know, funny things. And it's just different, so I don't know. I guess when it comes to doing any sort of videos and stuff, I just prefer it just because it's more unusual, I guess. Oh, we got a new person here. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that name. Sorry. It's R-I-M-B-R. Is it Rimber? I hope so. And as usual, I've not read any of the cutscenes whatsoever. That was correct? Okay, good. I was worried there for a second. Oh man, I'm almost at my 50 follower goal. So just to actually talk about that, the reason I have a little poll on the top right is because apparently you need to be at 50 followers at least to become a Twitch affiliate, so that's the goal. Alrighty. As I just skip past the A button. Let's see. Mid-soft process. Any aero games to recommend or deep light novels? Oh man. I don't know. Spice and Wolf is something I've not finished yet in terms of light novels, so that's something I want to do. Any aero games to recommend? I don't know. Nekopara, because the animations are good? That's the only thing I can think of at the moment. Oh, jeez. Alright, get to play as Murasaki. Thank God. I like her attacks, so... What car is that? That's a Mercedes. Oh my goodness. I used to play a lot of Nekopara at work. I'm just seeing in the, in the chat. Oh, that's more brave than whatever I did. Or am willing to admit on the internet. When co-workers... Here's a question. Which version of Nekopara did you play? The Steam version or the actual legit full version? That's my question. Oh my god. Just to actually talk about the game for a second, I actually like this level. It actually looks pretty good in terms of graphics and stuff. Oops. I got knocked out there for a second. Not sure. I torrented as I said. No, what I mean is, the Steam version is the one without any, naughty bits in it. So, what I'm asking is if you played the Aerogay version or if you played the censored Steam version. Rimber says, I don't play many Japanese games because my parents ask too many questions. That's what a door is for, I say. I'm gonna guess that's why, I'm guessing that's actually the reason why Vitas are so popular with, niche Japanese games. Because it's just like, oh, I can just play it without anybody judging me. Oh. Mine has the naughty bits, but I didn't manage to get it to during work. Okay, got it. Yugansha says, Senran Kagura is kind of zen, isn't it? Yeah, in a way. That's why I figured it would be good to stream. I'm gonna play some other games, though, as well, but, I mean, there's Fairy Fencer to still play. But yeah, it's just kinda... You can kinda get in the zone, kinda relax a little bit. This is what I'm trying to do. Ooh, let's speed up, like, some of the Hanzo girls here. Here, I have a little... Oh, I didn't transform. Jeez. Oh my god, I'm being asked a question that I normally would take like half an hour to actually write a script on. New Nintendo 2DS or PS Vita and why? Don't know. Actually, I like the new 2DS, it looks good. It's like a legit nice looking console. I'll pick that up. I don't care that I already own two 3DSs. It just looks like a really nice bit of hardware, so I want it. I'm gonna say if you have a PC, and then you can already play a lot of niche Japanese games with a PC, so you don't really need a Vita, and just get a 2DS or 3DS for, well, everything else, I guess. Alright. How about we use a special attack? Here. Whatever this ball attack is, that always seems to work well. There's a bomb back there, I just didn't notice that. Oh, we got a transformation. Another sip. But yeah, I love the... I actually love the 3DS. I was actually thinking of doing a video on the 3DS, but I don't own a new 3DS, so I kind of figured I can't really do a really complete video on that. Maybe after not Boxing Day. Maybe after, what's that other day with all the sales? Black Friday, there we go. Ah, should use some special attacks, jeez. Here, have one. Penny Fried Excess, I'm about to pass out, see you later, guys. Alright. Have a good night. Oh, there's some special attacks I gotta dodge. It's actually kind of late here as well, to be quite honest. Oh, I gotta turn around to look at the time. Oh, it's only after 1. That's fine. Oh. Dodgy. Oops, I ran into the attack. Oh, God. The guy just says, the new Senran Kagura Switch game looks really suggestive. I love it. And I love it. I hope it doesn't get censored or anything. Another reason to get a Switch. That's... I want to get a Switch. My friend has one and I really like it. Sure, it wants to bend in half and turn into a U as an homage to its predecessor, but yeah, we'll see how that is. The new Senran Kagura game for the Switch. Oh, I just was standing around just looking at this chat. Oh my god. There we go. SJWA's in every corner. I guess so. Well, that mission's done. That was completed with minimal effort. It's the Yugensha says it's better hardware than the Wii U itself, which is kind of funny. I guess it makes sense. I mean, the Wii U came out 2012, and even though the Switch is kind of like a, well, I mean, it is mobile hardware. It's based on something much more recent, right? So. Oh, that's a funny comment. Why can't the girl fly when she has helicopter propellers on her head? I guess they're not shaped for lift, but rather for slicing. Rembler says, I have a Switch, recommend it 110%, and I swap between handheld and console mode often. You know what? I actually find it funny because there's one on a Vita review I did. I said I can't really call the Switch handheld because it's too big to fit in the pocket, and people got really mad at me. But I guess it is a handheld. I mean, it is portable after all. It's basically a portable PS3. Well, yeah, I guess that's a good way to put it. The good thing is it can actually regularly put out more than just 720p. 900p, isn't that what it usually does? Albin says, oh great, you're still streaming, I lost connection. Oh, well, I did notice that you suddenly disappeared, so... Good to see you're back. Why, yes, I would love to save. And another sip. It takes a long time before you actually get back to the main menu in the story mode. I noticed. Love hearts. Miss Love Press says, any non-Japanese games you're thinking of streaming? Possibly. I mean, there's a couple games I want to do. I mean, most of them are Japanese just because of the kind of games that I cover on the channel, but... I mean... I'm thinking of streaming some obscure stuff. Let's see here. Yugansha says, almost always 720p in portable mode though. Yeah, but that's fine. You know, when the Switch is in a portable mode, it's not like it's a huge screen or anything. So 720p is fine, I think. Saves on battery life, plus it looks alright. The new Zelda game looks great, and it only drops frames in one specific area of the game. I'd say the Switch isn't underpowered at all. Yeah, I think so as well. I've played actually the new Zelda game on the Wii U, which I own that version. And my friend has the Switch version. He actually has the Wii U version as well, because he figures, you know, that's going to be the more rare version of Breath of the Wild, so that'll be worth something someday. But yeah, it's... I don't have a problem with it. Too many people are talking about the power of the consoles, and you know... In one way I understand, because I've been a PC gamer for most of my life, and didn't get a console until I was basically almost out of high school, but... You know, it's I think the Switch is just fine. It offers enough interesting things to differentiate itself from competitors and things like that. And I'm reading comments again, thinking of uploading your streams onto YouTube. I do actually. My channel actually, if you look at the playlists on my channel, there's a playlist called Past Streams, and I've got, well, it's only 3 right now, so, but it will be 4 after this. Hibari is cute as puff. Hibari, yeah. I always like her attacks, they're really funny. Alright. Not losing too much health here. I guess I've already used her before because she has more than 3 scrolls, so that's good. Alright. Rimmler says Nintendo consoles are worth it for the IPs alone. I don't know. If you look in history, the most collectible consoles are always Nintendo consoles because all the other consoles are evolutionary, and almost all of them anyways. But Nintendo always, each console they put out always has something drastically different. The only one that is not drastically different to the other would be the DS to the 3DS, because it's, you know, it's really evolutionary in that regard. But I mean, it still has 3D, so it's not like that's a feature that can just be ignored. So I think it will, in the end, always be the most collectible console of its generation. Ah, yes, porting, the whole topic of porting over Wii U games. That's something I've noticed as well as somebody who has a Wii U. I mean, you know, it's cool to get the better versions of the games, but I'm sure the games will come. I guess one good thing for Nintendo is anyways the fact that they are re-releasing Wii U games is that there's a whole bunch of games that didn't sell well but were good just because the console didn't sell well, and now they get the opportunity to have people buy them, right? Level 14, good. It's just rolling, that's funny. I like that attack. I always find it funny, look how the enemies sometimes like moonwalk back. I always talk about how Estival Versus is much more refined than other games, but there's still weird moments like that, which is funny. Oh man. Oopsies. Alright, special attack. Oh yeah, when she always becomes a giant and does that, that's funny too. I don't remember, is there any explanation why she can even do that sort of thing? Rolling attack, that's funny too. Oh, that's a good attack too. Let's do that again, because apparently... Oh, well, I only hit one enemy. That wasn't good value for money. In terms of attacks. Whoops. Oh, I'm lagging behind on the chat. Man, we're talking about two different topics now. Let's see here. Best, most catchy anime OP and ED. Anime opening, anything Sayonara Setsubo Sensei is the best. Oh no, I'm frozen again. I hate that. And now I hate this part where there's just a couple of the weak enemies around, but you have to make an effort to get to them and beat the crap out of them too. Oh my god. Let's just stop moonwalking away from me. Jeez. Oh my god. There we go. Use the D-pad I see here. And oh yes, I should. I just used up all my special attacks here. All my scrolls. I'm running out of things to blame instead of myself here. In terms of my poor performance. Oh no! But yeah, when it comes to, just to go back to the topic of the games on the Switch and all that, people always think too short term with that sort of thing. In the end, there's always good games that come out. So, plus there's the whole thing about actually appreciating and enjoying the things you have as well, right? Because quantity does not equal quality either. I'm beginning to think I'm just talking rubbish now at this point. Okay. Oh my god. How about we just end it now? God, there we go. Alright. That took slightly too long to do. The Ugansha says the Switch is more like a high-powered handheld with an HDMI output. Yeah, I guess so, in a way. It makes sense. Any VR related videos soon? To be honest, that's not something I've looked at all. To be honest, I don't know. I'm not too interested in VR. If anything, I mean, if anything comes out that interests me, then I'll be interested in it, so... Right now, it's more of a concept with a couple of interesting things here and there. Oh no, I don't have a bottle opener. How the hell am I gonna do this now? It's off process. Might be oversharing a little bit in the chat there. Oh. 0% fun at all. Alright, well. That's good to know. Rimbler says right now, I'd say VR is gimmicky and overpriced, but it waits until, you know, it waited until they at least make it wireless. You know what? VR's been around for a while. I remember my dad in the 90s owning, I think it was from Creative, a 3D headset of sorts, which was really hard to actually get it to work properly, so... You know, that sort of thing has existed forever, at least the idea anyways. And right now it's close to becoming mainstream. Lots of people are talking about it after all. The Ugensha says TMI! Well... Mitz. Yes, Mitz. There we go. That is what I'll say instead of the full name, because that's easier to pronounce. Alright, I found a pair of pliers, so I think I'm gonna open my bottle of beer that way. If you hear any strange noises, I apologize. Oh, that was good. I am proud of myself. See, pliers is all you need. Oh, Impressed is back. Hello. Yes. Now we can talk about cars. Impressed says, now, today is school day. Yeah, I kind of figured in Europe it is Monday. Well, it's Monday where I'm in as well, but... I'm just hitting A here, so I don't know what the hell is happening right now in the cutscenes. Oh. Press says, no, I can't have to go to school, sorry. Well, yeah, that's how it is. Sorry about that. I was gonna stream yesterday, actually, at this time. But, I just wasn't able to. I'll try to stream at all sorts of different times just to be, you know, so I can accommodate all sorts of time zones and stuff. Man, this character, I don't like her using that much. I don't like her that much in terms of the attacks she does. I mean, they're funny, like the animations are funny to look at, but I prefer other characters. It says, fun fact, all 3 Neptunia trilogies in WinRAR are 9.35 gigabytes. Good to know. Well, this isn't too bad. Even though we're poisoned, I think this is still pretty easy. The Yugensha asks, I'm curious, how old are you, Yellow? I am 27, and in November I'll be 28. So I don't know if that makes me old, it just makes me... I'm in my 20s, so I consider myself young. And when I'm 30s, I'll just say... I'm not in my 40s yet, so I consider myself young. And when I'm in my 40s, I'll be like... I already went through a midlife crisis in my 20s, so I'm good. Woo, CMH! Yes, I'm noticing in my comments a lot of people that are watching are younger than me. And Brett says, bye-bye, I have to go to school now. Alright, hopefully you enjoy school, and if not, you know, just make the best out of it. Sorry, by the way, not for responding to some of your messages on Twitter. It's just, I'm sometimes a little bit busy. I do my best. Old man, okay. Alvin says, I'm 20, but I consider myself old. Well, you know how they say, you are as old as you feel as you are. No, I think once you're over 18, it's the first time you actually really notice the aging process, I think. At least that was the case in my case. The Ugansha says, I hope being 30 won't feel weird. Well, that's a good question, isn't it? It's just a number, which is a stereotypical thing to say, but I mean, 29 and 30, there's only 1 year difference between those things, right? So... I'll ask my brother. He's over 30. Oops. That doesn't have any alcohol in it. There we go. Yeah, this battle's pretty easy too. Which I've got no problems with. Well, how long is that gonna keep going for? There we go, until the clothes fall off. That's an interesting question. Midsliff asks, when playing at night, do you keep your room lights on or off? Room lights off, but desk light on, but it's like 100 watt equivalent LED, so it's pretty bright. Cinema, I don't... Midsliff says, usually off to save electricity and have a cinema feel. I don't watch movies, to be honest, so... I couldn't care less about the cinema feel. I noticed that having some sort of background light on doesn't hurt my eyeballs as much, so... I like to have some light on. Oh, I'm being quoted. Age is just a number. Of like of all the stereotypical quotes, it has to be that. Whoopsies. Yeah, I like to keep my lights on. It helps with eye strain, or rather reduces it. There's some random basketball just bouncing in the back. Oh no, I'm being beaten the crap out of. If if that's a phrase. Speaking of desk lighting, quite the opposite happens when I actually record video on my desk. Then it's like, if you go into my room, it's like the sun is in there. I think we can finish her with a special attack. We can get a finisher. Or not. Oh, that's too bad. It's always annoying doing a special attack and then just having a couple, you know, of a little bit of HP left over. Oh my god. Bits of Pros asked, any room tours when you reach 20k subs or something? That's a good question. I've been thinking of showing off my room for a Halloween themed episode just because of how messy it is. Oh. But there isn't much of a room tour, to be honest. I've got my desk. My bed is on to the one side of it, and to the other side is another bed tipped on its side, and then a whole bunch of junk. So I don't think that's something the internet needs to see, to be quite honest. But for some reason, it's okay for me to tell you guys this on a stream, apparently. And before hentai under bed. Nah, man, gotta hide it in plain sight. They'll never find it there. 20k subs, jeez. Not even a year ago was a like... A year ago was like a 300 or 400 subs. How does that happen? Yet YouTube is all just like, how about you still don't get any money from AdSense? But anyways. Alright. Well, the game hasn't crashed yet, that's good. There Gensha says it's your console vids. Yeah, no, I know. My PSP video has like 500,000 views, which is pretty intense. But most of my... I mean, I do like half-half, right? So it's just like, I'll talk about some mainstream stuff, and then I'll talk about some Japanese thing. And most people subscribe for the Japanese stuff. I mean, not for the Japanese stuff, the mainstream stuff, and then... But I noticed the more hardcore fans are there for the Japanese stuff. Rumor says PewDiePie dropped another N-word on stream. Soon you'll probably be making even less money. Huh. Oh, well, you know. There was that 1 month where I was just like, oh my god, I'm making as much as a part-time job. But now, not so much, so... Actually, streaming, in terms of money, I don't like to get onto the topic of money, but in terms of money, streaming actually works better than YouTube, I have to say. In terms of time put in. I don't know, does that really make a difference if there's like a really popular YouTuber that says something like the N-word? It's definitely not advertiser friendly, but you know, sure, PewDiePie doesn't care. That being said, I don't think it should really matter if somebody says the N-word or not. Anyways, I'm now just saying nonsense. I've had too much to drink. I hope I'm still coherent, by the way. I'm not coherent to myself anymore. But people have told me that whether I'm drinking or not, they don't really notice much of a difference, so there's that. Mid-self process, especially those Jake Paul videos. I don't know who Jake Paul is. I just don't know. What's he done? I like this level. Wish it was more often utilized. As coherent as always. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Excellent. Should I just transform now? Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, I didn't even change your clothing in the dressing room. What kind of person am I? Miss Process. I like this level, making enemy go sweat in the rice field. I've been found out. And Rimbler says, I agree, the N-word wouldn't hold any meaning if people wouldn't stop complaining about it. I think, in the end, people should just relax and just not worry about things too much. And things would be much easier in the world that way. Yeah, I know, right? This is like a freaking rice field, so this is, instead of responding, I should probably say what I'm responding to. Mitsoft Process. I can't get any more Japanese than that, and I think I think the thing that's being referred to is this. That we're in a rice field. Mitsoft says, any bad words are fine only when it's not directed to anyone. Yeah, I think that's true as well. If anybody ever gets to hear the conversations me and my brother have, it sounds, you know, maybe just like, oh my god, what are these people saying? Alright, I should pay attention to what I'm doing here. Ah, this bear enemy thing is being a bit annoying. There we go. Yeah, let's just shoot the rice fields, because, you know, let's ruin food. That's always a good thing. Oh no, now we're at the point where we have to battle just like 1 or 2 enemies. That's always annoying. Level 15, woo! Ah, the Yugensha asks, speak German at all anymore in your free time? Yes, every day. I always speak German. Well, not always. Always, obviously. I mean, every day. Oh no! The clothing has ripped on our character. How horrific. That's not something I want to see. Why would you want to see that? Do you not get bothered when enemies don't have any health bars? Isn't there a setting to do that actually, to turn it on? I don't really mind. You can kind of see in the state of their clothing how they're doing, right? So it should be alright. Do a Hitler impression. Holy crap. I don't have that kind of beard, I'm sorry. I just shaved. I can't do one. Oh, I thought I hit the left bumper for a second and transformed. Rimbler says the only thing that would make this level more Japanese would be hydrogen bombs falling from the sky. That wasn't hydrogen bombs, that was an atom bomb. Alright, I have a feeling I'm being egged on just because people know that I've been drinking. Convey that's how much you like anime in German. I can't do that because all my anime terminology is English. That I know of anyways. Ich liebe anime. That should do it. That should do it. Wow, her health is low. That's gonna be easy to deal with. There we go. Or like, I guess that doesn't do any damage at all. Good. Okay, here we go. Oh no! I wasn't even looking properly and apparently... There we go. Why are you fighting bosses which are characters you used just now? Because it's story mode and we just switch back and forth, I guess. Don't follow the storyline. Yeah, apparently I don't. Or, I don't either, I mean. The Yugensha says, oh, you have the same problem as I if I speak English and then switch to German. Get a weird accent if I speak German at the start. It's fine. Yeah, I know. Usually when I speak English and then German is brought up as a topic in conversation, the first thing I do is pronounce my W's as V's. That's what I do. From Singapore, that's pretty cool. I love how these streams are so international, probably because I'm doing them at weird times for North America. So for other parts of the world, it's just like, hey, it's like a normal time. Whatever that is. Whatever a normal time is. Albin says, I speak so much English online that I sometimes forget Swedish words when I'm speaking in real life. Yeah, no, that's interesting. Speaking of Swedish, I grew up in a town which was under Swedish control for a long time. Stade. Which part of America are you at? Let's see. I am in Canada, actually. So, I'm not American. Or in America. I've never been in the US, actually. Right now, 2 in the afternoon. Okay, let me just turn around and look at my clock. It is after 2 a.m. So, apparently... The Yugensha says, I can only watch your streams because I'm unemployed at the moment. I'm taking time off work, so... That's why I'm streaming. But usually it'll be around this time. Probably when I'm working again in... Not this week, but the next week. I can only watch streams because I'm waiting for the police to find... Oh, well. I won't tell you where they are, or where you are. That doesn't have anything in it. Keep picking up the wrong bottle. I probably should get through this cutscene here. How about we skip it? How many people are even watching? I definitely have not paid attention. That's for sure. That doesn't matter. There's... Gotta be, how? I wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing. Albin says, I got to drive to work. See you around. Alright. Hopefully you'll catch the next stream. Thanks for joining, though. Mitsofra says, Singapore has a system where all men must serve for 2 years national service. I see. I know Germany has a law like that, too. I mean, not for 2 years, but once you're 18, you have to join the army and, you know, that sort of thing. Oh, we have a new follower. Will the Hatter. Thank you very much. Can only enjoy anime during the weekend, says Smithsoft Bros. Well, that's how my life is these days. Well, she's angry now. Yeah, I don't know, because the Yugencha says, I think it's not forced anymore in Germany though. Pretty sure you have a choice nowadays. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I've not lived there since 2000, so I don't know how that works. All right. Oh, there's a bomb we can grab. Let's do that. Or let's read this little thing. Okay. Sure. Let's have people fight for us. That's always good. The Ugancha says, wow, almost 20 years in Canada, huh? Sounds cold. Well, depends where you live. Summers can be over, you know, 30 degrees regularly, whereas winters can be minus 30 regularly, depending where you are. So, I live in southern Ontario, so you know, right now it's still regularly in the 20s and high teens right now. The summer's been pretty cold. But summers can get really hot here too, 38 degrees occasionally, things like that. We just have really, you know, real extremes when it comes to our weather. Actually, it reminds me, probably next month I have to put my car away for winter storage. Because I have a car that I only drive around this summer. Which somehow sounds like I'm really wealthy, but that's definitely not the case. The Genshin says, say hello to... Is it Linus or Linus for me? I think I know who you're referring to. That's that really... Isn't that really famous YouTuber about... that just does videos on really popular stuff? I don't know. Oh my god, I shouldn't have not had those beers. I'm having trouble following the chat. Holy crap. Mitsopra says, well, it looks like there's an effort to try out the Neptunia game, so that's always good. And apparently we're frozen in midair, that's always cool. Will the Hatter says, been getting into all the Neptunia, Kagura, and other iffy games lately, and have your videos to thank for. Thanks for all the reviews and unboxings. So, no problem. Well, I'm glad you enjoy them. Going with the comments, apparently people always get negative reviews or negative comments every time I do like a, you know, niche Japanese review or unboxing. So good to hear some positive stuff every once in a while. The Genshin says, you always have trouble following the chat, it's not the alcohol. Okay, good to know. So if I just stop mentioning it, it just seems like everything business as usual. I don't know, I feel like I'm slurring my words. How about we transform? Don't let the normies bring you down. Oh, that's a funny comment. I noticed my, the fans that actually look at my streams and stuff, they are into the Japanese stuff. But then again, I do stream Japanese things, so that makes sense. Now, I've got a philosophy when it comes to things, I do the things that I enjoy, and even if people complain about it, it's like, they don't need to watch, right? And I think most of the people who subscribe who who are not into this sort of thing, they just kind of tolerate it and just wait for the more mainstream sort of stuff I talk about, so it all works out in the end. I'm pressing the Y button and things are happening. I don't know. Summon Bombshell. Who is the enemy and who are the people I follow summoned? Alright, there we go. Alright. Okay, so I should have read the chat when I was like... This is gonna be a thing. One day I'm just going to be just like, okay, I'm gonna pause the game and then just read the chat. That way I actually know what people are talking about. Oops. I was not paying attention again. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that a couple of times. Alright, when Habri... Oh, that's a funny comment. Midsoft process. When Habri opens her legs when she jumps, reminds me of how I open my legs whenever I watch anime. Well, good to know that that you have a specific pose for that sort of thing. I call that specific pose customer service pose B, which only co-workers of mine will get, and they don't know I make this channel, so that's good. Hebrew has infinite jump and mash X on top of an enemy. Oh yes, I remember this. Am I ever going to replicate it now? Probably not. I have trouble with that. And Will the Hatter says, you are not ashamed of what you enjoy, and your general love for these games shines through in your vids, and that's great. Oh, thank you. I just like those things that I like. I mean, I have to be worried enough about things, about things in real life, so when I don't show my face in the internet, I might as well just, enjoy the things that I enjoy, right? I'm hitting the X button and not looking where I'm going. God. Okay. Ah, yes. How about we target for a change? Alright, this camera angle is not helping. Oh, am I going to pronounce that correctly? Well, we'll see. Svelte? Oh, hold on. I think I got that right. You could just catch what you catch on chat, and whatever you miss, you miss. You only get more popular. I don't know. I like always, I always make an effort to make sure that I catch what everybody's saying. Here, have a bomb. Or I guess this is just a summon, so it's not a bomb. Oops. Ugh. Oh, how about a special attack? I forgot about it. God. Oh, another special attack. Yes, let's just stomp on everything. That'll make things a bit easier. I don't know how about I don't know how I feel about Hibari beating up on Yagu. Ugh. Yeah, let's summon stuff. There we go. Ah, stop using that attack. Okay. There we go. We'll finish her off in a second. Let me just do a special attack on her. Maybe we can get a good finisher or something. Or not. Wow, okay, we're just missing everything here. There we go. That's better. Okay, I gotta look at my health now, but I mean, we'll be done in a second. There we go. It's off, Prov. It's Pros. I always say Prof. Just realized it's friendly fire on. Seemed as if you're also fighting your own minions. It's a bit hard to keep track. They all look the same. And the Yugensha says CPU has infinite special meter. XPS, how that's... Yeah, well, that's just how it is. It's like in racing games when they just... You know, when you speed off into the distance and then you just somehow end up right back where you're at, right? So... I have things on easy mode, so... looking at the comments again, y'all looking forward to Peach Beach? Yep, definitely. I pre-ordered that thing when it came out, and I'm still unsure if I should do a review or a stream on that. Because I can't stream and record at the same time. At least my computer won't be able to handle it, and my laptop can't do that either properly. So I think I will stream and then stream the PS4 version, review the PC version when it finally comes out. I think it seems like a good idea. And the Yugensha says Splatoon, the Naughty Edition. Well, that's what people have been saying, but I've never played Splatoon, so I don't know. Definitely a stream, says. Is okay. Is it Svelte? Hope that's correct. That's what I'm leaning towards. Streams are fun. Alright. I do have to say at the moment that I have to take care of a bodily function, so if you'll excuse me, I do need to head to the bathroom real quick, but I'll be back in about like a minute or two, and I'll promise I'll wash my hands. I'll be right back. Well, that went well. Anyways, I'm back. Alright. Get to save. Okay. Alright, so let's just take a look here. Let's have a look. Should we do more story mode, or should we just do one of these missions here? Well, let's just switch it up every now and then. Let's just do one of the Shinobi Girl's heart thingies. So, oh my god, I just realized I can go up and down to go to, if I just knew this earlier, then I wouldn't have to go like this all the time. Well, anyways. Will the Hatter says, are you looking forward to Four Goddesses Online? I can't wait. Yes, I'm happy with that as well. Or excited, rather, for that as well. Oh my god, I can't even speak English properly anymore. It's kind of funny because it does the whole, you know, Neptunia has always been the JRPG sort of gameplay without, you know, but with a futuristic sort of style, so it's interesting to see that does the opposite of that. Yeah. Yugenja says, don't forget to pick up Blue Reflection. Seems like something you'd enjoy. I don't know what Blue Reflection is. I'll be quite honest. Alright. Alright. Oh, I like using her as a character. You know, I think, if I remember correctly, this level, or this like stage specifically, is used on Shinobi Versus, and it looks so much worse. Will the Hatter says, I love that the title is a callback to the first game. It's neat. Yeah, I mean, it's actually a couple of games where they mentioned the Four Goddesses Online, right? So, I mean, the whole Neptunia series is very meta, so I definitely like that they made a game out of the whole, you know, in-universe game, I guess you could say. All these flying enemies, I don't like that. I'm just gonna transform now. The Yugencha says the Blue Reflection is a JRPG from Tecmo... is it Tecmo Koei? I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. About magical girls and a bit of fury. Well, that sounds like something that I would enjoy, yes. So, something I need to research. I don't know how I never heard about it. Who's releasing it? I don't know how that came past my radar. Freeze bombshell. Ah, the camera sometimes doesn't register well when I try to use the right stick. That's annoying. Ouch. Knocked out a little bit there. Or I guess not, but sure, why not? I can't open any web pages now. That you guys should just sent me a link for the Wikipedia article of it. One day I'll have a... Oh no, I left my MacBook downstairs, I can't do it. Ugh. I'll look at it later. Thanks for the link though. Blue reflection, eh? Transform. Whoopsies. Oh, this fight's pretty easy too. Well, it's just a gust game, okay. Well, that wasn't too hard at all. Estival says, doesn't Gus do the Atelier series? I think so. Do I still have Atelier Maru up here? Let me just open the shelf. Or a drawer, rather. Yeah, disgust. Alright, looks like this sets of missions is going to be pretty easy. Okay. Oh, this is another level I like. Like an ice world. Oh, but I don't like these enemies always running around, and if there's like one left, it's a bit hard to sometimes get a hold of them. Alright, Svelte asks, have you ever been into the, I think it's pronounced Ease series, if I remember the videos of Happy Console Gamer correctly. It's not something I've explored yet, I have to say. When it comes to Japanese games, I have had a completely different approach. So lots of these games that are staples of JRPGs I've not experienced, I have to say. But I have something, but yeah, the E series, I'm sure that's how it's pronounced, right? Is something I've been thinking about anyways. So, but then again, I've been thinking about a lot of games to look into, and there's just so many games to play. I just sometimes don't know. Oh, somebody subscribed. Oh my god, I left my Streamlabs notifications on for YouTube. So that's a YouTube subscription, not a Twitch subscription. Whoops. Midsoft process. Maybe won't have time to play up-to-date games, but will be kept dearly inside my hard drive for the future. Well, you know, whenever you get around to it, right? That's just how things are. I mean, it was the same thing for me with, what's that game? Fairy Fencer F, that's the one I started streaming for the first couple of streams. And then, I actually bought that game back in 2015, so it was a really long time before I actually got around to playing it. Oh, now we gotta fight against, Kagura. Alrighty. And Yumi. Oh no! Health is going down. Gotta transform. Midst of process, been busy with... Oop! I'm reading the comments again. How about just special attacks I can read? Busy with League of Legends and Counter-Strike and anime and forums browsing, so 24 hours a day is not enough. No, I know, right? There's just so much you can do, or so little you can do during a day. So you just don't get around to stuff. Rimler says, do you frequently watch any other content creators? If so, who? Yes, I do watch other content creators, but not necessarily something I'm related, that's related to my channel content. It's usually car stuff, so it's like Mighty Car Mods, for example. Roadkill, I just watched really recently. A couple episodes with my dad, actually. So it's usually car stuff. Whoopsies. And, but there's other stuff too. There's like so many, Angry Video Game Nerd. Actually, if you ever watch that one episode where James Rolfe talks about how he makes his Angry Video Game Nerd videos, that's how I base my, that exact method is what I base my process on when it comes to making game reviews. Let's see. Wow, that camera's not rotating. Oh no! Special attack. Here we go. It's a process. We'll look forward to your streams, though. I prefer watching other people play games than playing them myself, unless it's PvP. Yeah, I noticed that with me too. It's like, I'm really into Minecraft, actually. I don't play it all the time, so I usually prefer to just watch people play it, It's an interesting sort of thing where you don't play a game, but like to watch, like other people to watch it. Do you watch Top Gear? Not anymore. When I say not anymore, it's because the people I care about are... Oops, I missed her. Are James May, Jeremy Clarkson, and Richard Hammond, so... I guess I would watch Top Gear if those hosts were still hosting it. I guess the Grand Tour is where it's at now. Oh my god. Can I do any worse at this? Okay. Let me just beat the crap out of her for a second. Or get beaten the crap out of. I guess that works too. Let's just do a special attack so we can end that. There we go. The Ugensha says you're missing because you hate the D-pad. Well, I mean, I'm using the 360 controller. Maybe I should just use my PS3 controller and... So I actually target. I don't want to use the D-pad, it's so terrible. Mitsoft Bros says, I compare games with story as an anime, but with someone else making decisions as if they are the main character. That's an interesting way to look at it. Opinion on Roblox. I don't know what Roblox is. We got a B somehow. Okay. I should not pay attention more often, I guess. I was gonna say I should drink more often, but that's bad advice for real life. I'm running out of beer. Oh no, I have spilled upon myself. Okay. This is always a weird level. It's like a cage match sort of thing. That's why I stream this game on easy mode. That way I don't have to worry about dying all the time. While trying to read comments and things. Alright. This ain't too hard. I'll just transform. It's off Pros doesn't said another sketchy comment in the chat. He hates the D-pad because he only touches 1D. I don't know what you mean. Oh, I should have been a bit closer with that. Whoopsies. I didn't hit a whole lot of the enemies there. Oh. There we go. There's a scroll we can collect. That being said, I don't need it right now. Hanabi is an annoying character to fight against. At least that's what I remember from when I played the PS4 version. I find it interesting that the PC version is missing something compared to the PS4 version. That whole I forgot what it's called, but that whole thing where you know, that online competition thing where you pose the character. I wonder why they didn't include that in the PC version. Oh, Honeybee's transforming. Mid-soft process. Favorite console and why? Super Nintendo, because it is the first console I was aware of in my life. And the first time I realized that there is a different thing, you know, something else, you know, that isn't PC gaming out there. That being said, I was like a 3 years old or something, but nevertheless, I was allowed on computers when I was like 3 years old back in the 90s. And I remember playing a Super Nintendo in a store and being like, what is that? That's not a computer. I don't think I'm in a state right now to properly explain it, but one day I'll talk about the Super Nintendo. Let's do a special attack. Or just not, like, hit her at all. That's always good. Let's try that again. Oh wow, okay. Let's try this special attack. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Ugh. Oh, I wasted that attack. Jeez. Oh well, that'll do, I guess. Okay, let's look at the chat here, because I just remembered I am actually on air, apparently. Let's see here. Rimmler asks, what is the most time you've ever poured into a single game? Probably Skyrim. Over 250 hours on PC, 90 hours on Xbox 360. So, yeah, I think that qualifies as the most I've ever played on a single game, quite easily. And the Gensha says it's not on there. That sucks. It's always fun to look at the creative ways people made suggestive images on there. I don't know what you're referring to. But maybe I just missed something in the chat. And Mitsoft Pro says, do you have a Steam account? I do have a Steam account. That being said, I don't share it publicly. Maybe I'll make a public Steam account one day. I just made one for the PlayStation 4 in preparation for all that. Oh, the Gensha says the online competition mode you talked about. Okay, yeah, of course. I was just slightly confused, that's all. Yeah, I don't know why it's not included. It's funny because there's just so much inappropriate stuff that people do with that game mode. Maybe that's why they didn't include it, but then, I don't know. Usually this game series is not that picky about having something inappropriate. Alright, so... Midsoft Pros says, any Steam groups? No. I just use Steam. I don't use Steam as a, as a community tool. I just use it to play games if I have to. Steam for me is a necessary evil. I like no DRM whatsoever, so if possible, GOG.com is where I get stuff. Ah, still not dead. Yozakura, okay. Oh, I almost bumped into my microphone. That would have been loud. Oh, a whole bunch of them are teaming up against me. Let's just transform. That'll do. Svel says, Yozakura is pretty cool looking. She's alright, I guess. I don't like her. I don't like to use her that much as a character, to be quite honest. Like, I guess she's a bit slow. I prefer faster characters that attack faster, I guess. Oh. No, there's a bomb. Okay. Seal bombshell, what does that do? Whoops. All right. Yeah, this level is pretty crazy in terms of its height difference there. It's always really easy to fall off a cliff and then get caught into a corner. Okay, there we go. Ugh. Oh yeah, target. That's something I should do. How do I move between targets? That's another question. Alright. That helps. Oh, we leveled up, so we can do some special attacks again. Let's see here. Will the Hatter says, my current favorites to play are Cat and Hikage. Yeah, I like Cat actually. She Katsuragi does, has some pretty cool special attacks, and she's pretty fast too. Let's do another special attack, why not? We've got the scrolls and stuff. Play through Deep Crimson on 3DS. I've not played Deep Crimson at all. I only did an unboxing and I never played it, which is a bit unfortunate. The first 3DS game is going to be remade, thankfully. So... Oh no! I couldn't dodge that. So it'll be done in the same style as this, all 3D and stuff, so that'll be cool. Okay. Ah, damn it, Ryobi. You and your guns. Oh, how about I run away? Ah, so annoying. Alright, let's run away again. Ugh. Fine, I'll just do a special attack too. There we go. Zveld says, I own all the Senran Kagura games, but only played the 3DS one a little. Which one is best to start with? To be honest, probably either this, Estival Versus. I mean, that's the best one in the series. I haven't played Peach Beach Splash yet, so I don't know. This or Shinobi Versus. That's my recommendation anyways. I think just go with Shinobi Versus first. You know, if you follow the storyline. If not, just go straight to Estival Versus. Can't really make a recommendation yet on the new Peach Beach Splash game. Okay. I noticed that in this game, the type of level always has the same type of, like the same types of enemies. I'm not sure why that is. Rembler says, I'm gonna log off, it's late and I have school to go to. Okay, well, hopefully you'll enjoy school. What time is it actually? Oh, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning for me. I'll keep going for a little bit longer. Whoops. Does transform now. Bitsoft Profs says, no sleep till game finishes. That is quite the dedication there. Alright, let's do a bit of special attack here to just clear everything up. Yes, this whole strategy of attacking a horde of enemies at the same time with special attacks really does level you up a quick, so let's just do that again. And not level up, apparently. Spelled says, the beach one looks very interesting for some reason. Yep. It certainly does. Ever since it was announced, and the fact that I saw that there was, at least in the Japanese version, you could change the color of the water, I think, in one of the DLCs or something. And though I saw a screenshot of it being changed to yellow, I'm trying to include an R. Kelly joke into my review, so we'll see how that goes. Let's do a special attack. Will the Hatter says, is Peach Beach Splash a traditional Kagura game but with guns, or is it a completely different style game? That's a good question. From what I see, it seems to be like... I mean, the fact that it has water guns just is, or just like, you know, guns, it's just gonna make it different, right? So, but you can still attack other enemies up, you know, if you're close. So I don't know. It's a good question. I've been meaning to look at gameplay videos, but then again I figured, oh, it's probably better if I just try it out for myself rather than look at gameplay. Oh, another question here. Netsuff says, or asks, do your mates / relatives in real life give you shit for watching and liking anime and Japanese stuff? No, not really, actually. Mostly people commenting on the internet. So... I don't know, it's not really something I bring up anyways, in topics, so... But, apparently... Oh my god, this thing. Yeah, let's use this thing. Oh my god. Yes, let's speed up everything. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I didn't know you could jump. That's funny. Well, I'd better run away now. Yeah, that's what everybody's been saying, right? The people are saying it's like Splatoon, but honestly, I've never played Splatoon, so I can't comment on that. I think people always compare it to whatever's closest in terms of what's popular at the time. So I'm sure it's not going to be that close to Splatoon. Whoopsies. Alright, let's just do a special attack here. And miss completely. Again. There seems to be a trend with this character here. There we go, that's better. Estival says, that's what I was thinking. You don't go around your family showing them your plot-heavy games. Well, the Hatter says, just not sure if it's a single-player action game or if it's a multiplayer shooter. Well, it's both, isn't it? I mean, you can do multiplayer as well. So, I seldomly play multiplayer, I'll be honest, so... Oh. Jump out of the way of that attack. I'm gonna reserve the attack here so we can get maybe a finisher or something. Ugh. Oh no. Stop jumping around, jeez. There we go. Oh, jump out of the way. Will the Hatter says, it's hard to play these games multiplayer anyway because no one is ever playing. Yeah, that's true. It's like when I did the PC... When I talk about the PC version of this game... Well, that's what I'm playing, I guess. I tried to play multiplayer and nobody was online, so... And I tried it for a couple of... You know, even delayed my review by a couple of days, just so I can maybe get some footage, but it's like, nope. Nobody wanted to play. Alright. Oh. Ah, damn these special attacks she does. There we go. The Hatter says, tried to play Plan vs. Zombies online and no dice. I didn't even look into online game mode, to be honest. Sometimes I forget about multiplayer with these kinds of games. And there's other games you only want to play multiplayer with, like... I play lots of... Well, not lots, but I do play Battlefield and stuff. Isabel asks, what is Plan vs. Zombies? Well... That's a Neptunia spin-off. So, it's kind of like Senran Kagura with less fan service. And more Neptunia. And more alternate universe Neptunia, I guess. Midsoft process. Will there be a feature where niche Japanese games become mainstream? Well, I remember in the 2000s, nobody was ever bringing them over in the last couple of years. Lots of companies are bringing these games over to the Western markets, so maybe not mainstream, but definitely much more popular. I mean, if you see like every Neptunia and Senran Kagura game also show up on the PC, then there's gotta be demand for it, right? Midsoft process, blonde best waifu. Well, I have my own preference. I like Nepgear. Oh my god, we're almost at our at the 50 follower goal. That's pretty awesome. Well, the Hatter says people love their Nep. Apparently so. That was a B. Apparently B is the only rating I'll ever get, or most of the time anyways. There's lots of stuff we've unlocked at the store. Maybe you should just take a look at that and see what sort of thing is available. Let's head over to the shop. Midsoft Bros says, will there be a new goddess to represent PC? Ah, who knows. PCs are ever evolving, whereas consoles are more incremental and represent a period of time, so probably not. Items. Well, we certainly have enough money to buy a bunch of stuff, so sure, why not? Go through. There we go. Wow, money runs out quick. Jeez. Here, oh, there's a bunch. That's one thing that annoys me a little bit. It's like, why just not unlock it? Why do you have to make me buy it? Emo cut, no thanks. Smile, 0. Smile is always free. Rabbit ear, sure. That looks sketchy. Whoops. And then there's music and vids and stuff. I might as well just buy everything until I run out of money. Oh my god, I'm running out. That's repetitive. I guess accessories are... Well, bunny ears are good to have. Don't know what Yumiverine X means. Okay. That's good enough for now. Sure, why not? Let's get some more underwear. Will the Hatter says they should do retro Japanese PC goddesses like MSX. That would be neat. What is MSX? Maybe if I... Maybe something I know, I just can't think of it right now. Yep, let's just get more of that. Oh. Midsoft process, they should make PC goddesses for those failed consoles. Yes. Like the LGN art thing. Imagine that. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to what we were getting here. Oh no, we got a meh. Well, there it says, popular Japanese computer standard from back in the day. Oh, okay. Let's just keep getting underwear. Oh. Okay. So that's apparently higher up on the spectrum. Alright. Well, that's enough for now. Alright, I think I'm going to end the stream here. I think that was pretty good. That was 2.5 hours, more than that actually. But yeah, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Appreciated that. And I don't know when I'll do the next stream, but might be this game, might be Fairy Fencer, but yeah, we'll see. I'll do Peach Beach Splash for sure. That's gonna be a lot of fun. That was a good run, man. Estival, it's soft process sent nudes. Oh, for the betterment of I don't know how to respond to that, but for the benefit of the world, I won't. Not my own, anyways. Willer says, thanks for playing and chatting, and thanks again for all your content. Yeah, no problem. It's always fun to hang out, so yeah, I'll see you guys around. Hopefully I'll get a better schedule going on, maybe in the next couple of weeks, but I will try to do things, you know, try to let you guys know in advance anyways. And hopefully I'll be able to maybe get a schedule going on so I can accommodate all kinds of different time zones. That'll be pretty fun. Oh my goodness, being asked strange things again. Midsoft Pros, you're asking the most daring questions of any stream so far. What hentai will you be watching tonight? None. I'm going to bed. Oh my god. Anyways, I'll see you guys around, and yeah, see you guys next time.